Imagine one day you're going out to hang in the Daylight Prairie social space, to enjoy the chaos Sky has to offer. Find a mod. They seem interested in talking to you. So we both sat and chat, and things are going just as it normally should. Until, well, they ask you with this. Now, frustrated and questioning your life decisions, this is one of the many reasons why mods are feared among veterans. Now, jokes aside, this is one of the many cases where mods, or new players for the matter, ask other players to date. But the question still remains, how do we get to a point where a minority at least a minority of the Sky community did this? I mean, it's not like there's only like 1 or 2 cases. No, actually there is quite a lot. In fact, a number large enough to be a thing discussed on YouTube, where it's also the first time I found out about that. Now naturally, you might be wondering about a few things like the history, why does it happen, and what comes next. But well, without further ado, let's start with history! Well, back in my days... okay. So, this has been a problem as early as in 2020, or roughly a year after the game's been released, where mods would just boot up the game expecting to find a potential partner, like how I expect King Quill to appear in every patch. There have been numerous videos, especially on YouTube, about mods trying to find a partner in chat. By partner, I mean a romantic one, you know what I mean. But if that's a thing before, then why aren't many Sky Kids talking about it? Well, yeah, kinda. The thing is, though uncommon, some content creators make videos of them meeting these mods, or just make memes about it as short videos. And anyways, not everyone in-game wants to socialize that much anyways. Especially if you're someone like me who barely goes to Sky social spaces. But now, before we move into the next part, I'd just like to clarify that there's a difference between already existing couples playing Sky just to have fun together, and mods who downloaded the game just to find their life partners. They are 2 different things. Remember that. Okay, but why is there a minority amount of Sky Kids who thought that Sky's a dating game, when it's clearly rated 10+ for the most part? Well, one of the most common sources of this misconception comes from TikTok. It is, for a fact, that TikTok is one of the most used social media platforms out there. And don't get me started on how many hours people spend in their lives doom scrolling on that platform. Now, logically, they've probably gotten a Sky TikTok before. Well, some of them are just harmless edits about the world of Sky, but there's one category that's responsible for this misconception, which are the Ikemen/Ikejo edits. These Ikemen or Ikejo edits usually have one Ikemen and one Ikejo doing couple stuff, like simply being flirty, and showing these types of edits to a person unfamiliar with Sky gives them their first impression of, oh, this guy's dating. But I'm not saying that these content creators who make these types of edits should stop, since let's be honest, there is an audience to it, first of all, and second of all, most of this misconception happens because of the viewers, aka the new players or newbies, lack of information about the game, not the content creators themselves. At the end, they're probably just making these edits for fun. And let's not forget, these content creators probably did it with the help of their alt accounts. Now, for this video, I went beyond research and asked the Sky fandom about their opinions on why stuff like this happens. By the way, to all of you who helped with this video, thank you. The first reply comes from Choo89, who wants to be in this video, so you're welcome, I guess? But anyways, according to Choo89, she states that it might be because of the Ikemen/Ikejos, which I talked about just now regarding about their edits on social media, or maybe they're just lonely. This is further explained by PuffPuff4000, where she said that cosmetics play a huge role and actual IRL couples play the game too, which makes sense on how Sky can be perceived as a dating game to new and unformed players. ScytheWorks and MacEchoShingo6 share their experiences where, in a nutshell, they're both asked by a Sky Kid to be their girlfriend. And when I was asking you guys on what the title of this video should be, some of my loyal subscribers shared some experiences and thoughts of their own, and the cases that my subscribers have shown me are similar to the ones I talked about before in the fandom. So, in conclusion, mods will almost always go up to more pretty looking or experienced Sky Kids. Well, I mean, duh, they're new to Sky of course, and it'll ask to be their girlfriend / boyfriend, which they have a sliver of an opportunity to chat with those Sky Kids. This is also the same reason why, other than being a more experienced person at the game, mods prefer to add pretty looking people to their friends constellation. But amidst all of that, what can we as a community do to counter this? Which brings us to the next part. What can we do about this? Well, it's pretty simple. If you counter these types of people, all you have to do is just kindly remind them that Sky is not a dating game. It's a game where you make friends, not find life partners. And if you feel like their behavior is absolutely disgusting and unsettling, block them, report them, and disappear. But you can, however, like, share, and comment on this video to help push it to the algorithm to let mods or new players know that Sky is not a dating game. Sky is a game where you find friends,
yes, sir.
Not life partners like I said before. And that's it for this video. It's not really a long video, so I'm sorry about that because there is not much we could talk about this. And I hope that we, the Sky community, can make a change, though not a big one. At least a minority of the player base can remember that Sky is not a dating game, but a game where you forge real friendships.